Here are 5 mistakes I made since starting my business in March of 2020. First, I grew too fast. My business started just a couple days before COVID shut the world down, and my service was a perfect opportunity for people to do something fun when they're stuck at home. If you've never ran a business before and your business grows extremely fast and you aren't surrounded with people that can help you, you can easily overwork yourself at a pace that's just not sustainable and is actually more damaging to the business than it is healthy. Second, I didn't manage cash flow properly. If you don't have a healthy relationship with money, and if you don't manage your personal finances really well and have a budget, you likely won't be running your business properly when it comes to finances. There is a book called Profit First, and I would highly recommend that you read that if you are interested in starting a business or if you are currently running a business. It talks about the importance of setting aside income first before you pay your employees, before you pay your expenses, before you pay your rent, to set aside a little piece of revenue in order to always make a profit. Third, I just didn't ask for help soon enough. Coming from a nonprofit background, I understood customer service and taking care of people and leading a team, but sales, operations, marketing, taxes, I just didn't know those things. And asking for help in your business could mean hiring a business coach, or it could just mean hiring a couple contractors to help you for a few hours a week in specific areas that you know that you don't excel at. And fourth, I isolated myself. Now, this is partly due to the fact that I have an ongoing battle with depression, but in business, it's really easy to isolate yourself because you are focusing on sales and customer relationships and operations and marketing and paying your bills and taking care of your kids and your family and just a lot of things. And I isolated myself pretty bad to the point where, running a business can be really lonely. And, honestly, nothing's really that fun when you're doing it alone. And the fifth mistake that I made that I really regret was just not charging enough at the beginning. There are a lot of unforeseen expenses when it comes to running a business, especially at the early stages. But not only that, my business was set up at a peak time where people were stuck at home when they were canceling their vacations. And I just didn't take into account the supply and demand curve for pricing my service when demand was extremely high and the supply was extremely low. So in your business, don't be afraid to fluctuate prices. Find the sweet spot. If people are buying your product or service like crazy, increase your price. If they're not buying, decrease it. Get strategic. Structure your pricing differently, and maybe you'll find a sweet spot for pricing your service. If you're a business owner and you resonate with any of these, or if you have any thoughts or tips for me, I'd love to know in the comments.